Still and quiet. Very nice afternoon. These are the types of roads that Mongolia is famous for. Tracks in all directions. Just have to pick a road. This is a pretty common scene on the side of the road in Mongolia. You see all these animal bones, animal skulls, animal carcasses all over the place in a lot of desolate terrain here. Anyway, it's been an enjoyable trip so far. This is right outside of Cove here. Looks like this is a Tibetan Buddhist worship site here. So if you look, we have all the prayer flags, obviously. And then if we zoom in a little bit further, what do we see? We see a nice Buddha statue. And it looks like they sacrificed sheep here. Not sure what that's all about. Anyway. See the town of Cove in the distance. Climbed up this mountain, parked my bicycle just down below. So this is what a Mongolian intersection looks like. I pulled off to the side of the road, and here the pavement just ends. There must be something way out there. I mean, they decided to put some pavement here leading out to the approach in this direction. Just entered Mongolia, and just as I imagined it to be. Very quiet, silent. Hills, a lot of, see some goats in the distance, some yurts. See what happens. Nice Mongolian village here, close to the border with Russia. I decided to stop for a snack. This is a rest stop here in the middle of the Gobi. So these are all little restaurants here, so you can order food and get served up whatever you want. They have a gas station over there that we're looking at right now. And here we see the Gobi Desert. Anyway, it's good to see they're using solar energy. My bike also got a good rest. So now I'll head in this direction some more. Doing some riding on the Mongolian roads here. Got some nice tracks. Another dirt road up there if you want. Just choose your path, whichever path you want. Follow this road here, a few kilometers out. Now the sun is setting. Rest here for the night. Just do a panoramic view. As you see here, there is nothing but me and the steppe here. I feel like Genghis Khan could have been roaming around here. Anyway, now it's time to enjoy the stillness of the night. We found a nice little neighborhood, if you will. We will be camping here tonight. We just pulled up on this nice family, and they told us we could pitch tents right next to their homes, so that's what we will do. This is Mongolia. Rolling hills, dirt roads, and a lot of open space and quiet. How do you feel? Getting some energy? Some benzene? No fuel needed? Just put something in your mouth and chew. That's the best part about a cycling tour.
жамандың жоғы жақсы еркем-ай. Қайда жүрсең жақсыңның жанында жүр еркем-ай. Іздегенмен жаманға табылмай жүр еркем-ай. Еркем, еркем, еркем-ай, еркелеген еркем-ай, еркелеген еркем-ай, еркелетсем еркем-ай. Еркем, еркем, еркем-ай, еркелеген еркем-ай, еркелеген еркем-ай, еркелетсем еркем-ай. Еркем, еркем, еркем-ай, еркелеген еркем-ай, еркелеген еркем-ай, еркелетсем еркем-ай. Енді бір айт.
Very good. Sembenu, how are you doing? Mongolian camels are a lot bigger than camels I've seen in other countries. And their humps are a bit more pointy, it looks like, as well. Headwind, going right into the wind. This is gonna be a big test for my legs, and uphill. It's probably about 60, 70 mile an hour winds right now. Woo! Top of the mountain pass here, Mongolia. Hear that wind, listen. Listen to those wind gusts. Look at that wide open terrain. We are looking at Mongolian creativity right here. So what this is, we have two spokes fused together, or tied together I should say. In Ulgii, the town up by the Russian border, my spoke broke, so I was looking for a replacement and I couldn't find anyone to fit these 27.5-inch tires. So what did they do? They tied two smaller spokes together just like that, and it survived the entire duration of my trip, 650 kilometers more. Thank you, Mongolian creativity. And the guy just charged me about 40 cents to top it all off. What a great price. It's about 10:30 a.m. This is Lake Tobo. It's very, very quiet, as you see, quiet and still. We have some snow-capped mountains in the background, and we will continue along this path today. This is the town of Hovd. After cycling for a long, long time, seeing nothing, finally this oasis city appears. This is the approach to Hovd, an oasis town on the edge of the Gobi Desert. I cycled for hundreds of kilometers, and finally I reached this town here, where I spent a night, recovered, got some food, and now I'm ready to go to Altai and begin the trek, 440 kilometers to the next major city. Cruising through the village of Zereg here. I was on the road for about 145 kilometers and now stumbled across this village. You can see there are street lights here. Some nice houses made out of concrete and stone. And I'm going to try to look for a place to eat here. It's about 10:30 in the morning. Getting a bit hungry. Time for a brunch. We'll see what they have on the menu here. Cruising through the village of Zereg here. I was on the road for about 145 kilometers and now stumbled across this village. You can see there are street lights here. Some nice houses made out of concrete and stone. And I'm going to try to look for a place to eat here. It's about 10:30 in the morning. Getting a bit hungry. Time for a brunch. We'll see what they have on the menu here. On this 250 kilometer stretch to the next town, there's no town within 250 kilometers of here. So I'm packing about 8.5 liters of water. My bike is very heavy. I have all the food and supplies I need. I guess if I need some milk or meat, I have plenty of options here, as you see. Just kidding. These are my companions on the road. It's pretty lonely out here. No cars. Anyway, Sembenu! 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 Oh, they don't like me so much, as you can see. Sembenu! Let's be friends. You cycle for long enough, the topography changes within the same day, so it looks like I'm back to some rolling hills here, and we have a lot of cows protecting the street. So looks like this area sees a little bit more rain. I was in an area with all rocks and sand for a long time, and looks like the oasis town is very close. I'm 20 kilometers outside. Hopefully it'll go downhill. I've been going uphill for Here we have another group of friends who will end up mixed with my noodles later on. Sorry to say this guy looks friendly, but you'll end up on somebody's plate, I'm sure. What do you make of all this?
I love it.
Yeah?
Like,
That's right. Dombra. Kazakh Dombra. Some milk. Ulaanbaatar at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. Very quiet. Still windy here. It's a big city, but it still feels like Mongolia with the gusty winds and blowing sand.